Seek permission from the customer to put off power. Never assume power is off.
So precaution every time, everywhere, and we shall be safe. Welcome to Devcha Moments. This is another episode on electrical awareness, and it has been quite some time before. How many weeks, by the way?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Going to 3, yes.
Going to 3. But I hope you've been fine.
Fine.
Yeah. So we have been also fine.
Thank you.
And I think this precious time that we are here, we just want to thank God. I hope you've been fine.
I've been fine.
Yeah.
We thank God for that. Yes.
Shughuli kuna kule ndogo ndogo.
Imekuwa tu successful. God has been faithful. Apart from you, najua imekuwa very hectic.
Yeah.
For the preparation ya jana.
Yeah, jana. Of course, we were celebrating 10 years in ministry.
Yes.
ILC Ministries. And we were planning so many things jana. We had our anniversary service.
Yes.
And also our worship experience.
In the afternoon.
We were so blessed.
Yes.
By the visiting guests.
Yes.
We had a worship team from Pefa, Kayole.
Yes, I was there.
Yes, and then
we had people from Madara North, Voice of Salvation.
Yes.
We had your neighbors, the church around there.
Yeah, TPWC.
Yes, and then the main guest, Florence Muredi.
Wow.
I captured it well.
Yeah. You're always keen.
Yes.
But it was a nice moment, and we were just encouraged by her testimonies.
The testimony.
See, songs never just come.
The testimony also encouraged me because I learned one thing. We need to command life.
Yes.
We command life.
We
command medical whatever. God is faithful. That is what I captured most yesterday from her testimony.
Yes.
That is Florence Muredi. God bless you, our big sister.
Yeah.
You are leading the way, we are following.
It was nice.
Nice.
We thank God. Today, we're just getting into it. There was something we didn't finish.
Yes.
You were talking about isolation. Blah, blah, blah. Some of those things, and unless somebody who is working on electricity understands the process of maybe repairing or working on electricals, they may do a lot of errors.
Sure.
Because I told you that quacks are there.
There are many.
You just come there, I know how to handle these things.
Yes, yeah.
And then you are there, and then a big mistake happens. But then my friend was telling me that hapa tu so way. So jamani alikuwa anajulikana yeye ndiye amejua kushika electricity. Na alikuwa anapewa pesa hapo so way tu. Siku moja kukawa na electrical fault kwa meter, moto ikatokelezea. Because he was the one who was doing that. Aliitwa from town.
From town?
Yes, akuje atengeneze hiyo kitu. The whole plot is waiting for him. Akatoka town akakurudi. Bila alishika tu hiyo meter box hivi, alienda.
Ati huyo ni alienda?
Alikufa. Shock. Alishika tu give it to. It's just similar story like the one I told you.
Yeah, huko ni Siaya tena.
Yeah.
Lakini huyo alipona.
This guy yule alipona. Huyu alikufa.
Yeah.
It's a story that is known sana.
Yes.
And it is bad. I think we need to know how to do isolation.
Isolation, yes.
So that we can work well when it comes to electrical.
Now you have even put it clear. We may even just explain that. You cannot isolate electricity that has no proper switching. Proper gadgets on. Sasa unajua mostly hizi za slums, and it is unfortunate.
It was so bad.
Hazina mahali unaweza enda ukaswitch off stima. Hakuna. Ukishika ni hivyo. So isolation, tunaongea kuhusu isolation kwa sababu ya kwa ile vitu ambayo unaweza ukaswitch off ama unaweza kuswitch on. Lakini sasa kwa cases kama hizo, hata ukitaka kusaidia mtu kama huyo uweze msaidia. So isolation must be done with the proper switching. Kama kuna proper switching, hapo unaweza kufanya isolation. Maybe to recap, we did this in our 4th episode. Yes. Episode 4 about isolation, and partly in episode 3. Isolation is putting off completely both the line and the neutral wires. Kama kuna flow of current unai put off completely, hiyo ndio isolation. Ama unaweza put off the live peke yake, hiyo ndio isolation. Lakini leo we want to talk about self isolation.
Okay, safe isolation.
Safe isolation.
So there are solutions that may not
Kuna
be safe.
kuna isolations
You just do it anyhowly.
Yes, safe isolation. Safe isolation inafanyika tu kukiwa kama kuna ile a kind of switch, a kind of breaker. We said it was especially the double pole breaker. Ziko na both neutral and live. So it is enabled in a way that you can switch them off. Lakini sasa kwa point zile za slum hakuna vitu kama hizo. People do shortcuts. Unafanya tu shortcut, unaona hata waya imepita ikiwa moja hivi. Hii kitu imesumbua hata wale wameenda mbele to the authorities. Imewasumbua na people are adamant doing things the wrong way.
Pengine ndio unatumia kunini kuanika nguo. Kumbe ni steamer.
Kwanza hapa Imara Daima hapa kuna mama alikufa akianika nguo. Alikuwa anaona sasa hii siniweke hapa hii handkerchief yangu nikingojea huyu. Kumbe ni steamer. Na hiyo handkerchief ni moto. Inapitisha stima kwa sababu ni maji, the electrolyte. Proper tu alienda sababu alikuwa ameground na ameshika hivi. Umenyamaza nini? Wakati wanauliza hivyo kidogo anaanguka. So it is very bad. We are talking about isolation and this must be safely isolated. Now when we talk about isolation, kitu ingine tena sio lazima iwe watu wa electricians peke yake. We have other users of electricity. Let me sample few. Tuanze na sisi. Saa hizi na hizi cameras zetu tunatumia nini? Stima. So tumeplug in. Tuende watu wanatumia maposho mill. Tuende watu wengine wanatumia instruments, sound kwa kanisa. Hao wanatumia stima. Tuende kuna watu wana extract juice, hao watu wa miwa. Unaona? Okay, in short kila mtu anatumia stima kwa njia moja ama ingine. Na sasa inakujanga it is very dangerous when you are using electricity to run a machine. And then this machine inastahili uirekebishe. Si ndio? When you are trying to repair the machine na umesahau to isolate. That is where the problem comes in.
So in short, isolation means it's a place where you can cut it off
completely.
So for example, like we have our gadgets here. Before we run to the main switch, we must be having some points where we can switch things off.
Or for our case, we can run, we can even unplug quickly. Just unplugging. After unplugging, now you can reach to where we can isolate. Unplugging is also a kind of isolation. In our 4th episode, we talked about this plug points, plugins and something like that.
Because some people try to repair gadgets on a live because hakuna mali isolation. Una deal, unaweka hiyo waya kule na iko live. You're trying to work on something here.
Yes.
That's dangerous.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay. So let me give you a case study, though it was not fatal. There's a lady who extracts a juice from sugarcane. Right?
Okay, before you continue, please subscribe.
Okay.
Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel because whatever we're giving you is life. Let me say it's life and death.
Life and death.
I think it's good to say it like that.
Even the Bible says, choose life.
Choose life.
We are talking about this for you to choose life.
By the way, the Bible was very funny. God was very funny. I present to you life and death. And then I come here, choose life.
Choose life. God.
So that is it. So please, it's about life and death. And please, we choose life.
We choose life.
So that is what. Please subscribe. When you subscribe, you support this channel. And we are all blessed. Sindio? Yes, support this channel by subscribing and liking this video.
Yes.
Sugarcane.
She extracts sugarcane, juice from sugarcane. And then after that juice has been extracted, anaweka ginger, anaweka those.
Kwenye napendanga hiyo juice.
Ni mzuri. Ni detox. Now we go there. I find there's no electricity. Sasa yeye, when there's no electricity, there's a way you can now put the pulley. The one you can use the hands.
Oh, so you just do like this.
Just do it like this.
The motor, there's a motor inside.
There's a motor. The motor part is the one that uses electricity.
Oh, but now the physical
pull is
mechanical.
connected directly. The pull is connected directly to the grinder. The grinder itself, or the
teeth that crushes
the sugar cane. Now she was changing, putting the pulley, but she had not removed the chain, the belt from the motor.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
She has finished putting the pulley, but the pulley, it's like something. You have that handle that you handle.
Yeah.
It is protruding
Locked.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
locked. And then power comes on.
And then that thing now.
And she's ameshikilia kabisa kwa hiyo machine. This pulley sasa ndio ilimgonga mkono.
Yeah, okay.
But uzuri sasa alikuwa amejua, ni kama anajua eventualities zenye kutokea, akatoa mkono haraka. Lakini hiyo ndio ilikuwa mwisho ya sisi kutengenezewa juice siku hiyo, kwa sababu ilibidi aende nearby dispensary angaliwe, afungwe kidogo ili mgonga karibu imvunje.
So that means if you engage that the mechanical part, power ikikuja inaizungusha
kwa sababu bado ilikuwa on. So unajua she was in the process of doing the juice, then power went off. So before
she failed to isolate.
She failed to put off the power at the machine. She did not remove the belt, the process, all the processes. Yes. Now such things call for care and caution for you to handle. Now we are talking about that thing. Na iko tu hapo somewhere. And how about people in the factories there? People are really going through a lot.
Yeah.
Now that is why we are talking about isolation. It is very important for us to do isolation. Now, isolation is not only done after having given that story. Isolation is not only done when you are doing repair for electricity. No. Even when you are maybe doing some cleaning on the machine, or when you are doing some changes on the machine,
yes,
you must plug out. After plugging out, treat the machine as though electricity is still there. Handle with care as if it is there. Yes, you may not know, mtu anaenda hataka
akaweka on.
Especially these shared premises. With small scale business, you cannot maybe afford to have your own electricity, everything. So you share. Yeah, now the point is this: make sure after even unplugging and the top plug is away from the socket, still treat it as though it is energized. That is what we are talking about when we talk about self-isolation. Such are the practices.
Okay.
Yeah, now that is when we use self-isolation, when it is switching, then you must switch off both live and neutral. When we are talking about self-isolation, when handling machine, then just unplug it from the top plug. When we are talking about self-isolation, after you have unplugged, treat whatever you are doing as though there is still energized. Sorry.
So you have to be very careful.
Very careful about that.
So you don't continue handling, mishandling.
Unakaa tu sasa niko poa.
Unakanyaga tu, zimeshikana tu.
For electricians, when you are going to handle, especially the box that did the electrocution for the case you have given, always use the tester, the detectors, or the tester. Make sure before you open the box, because most of the boxes are metallic. Test first.
Oh, so you need to. So
make sure you test first.
You were supposed to test the box first.
Yes, before you handle. Because I realize most of the people don't go even with gloves.
This thing is very important.
Very important. Very important. It may look as a pen, but it is very important.
This tool is very important. If you want to do anything electrical, handling electricity, a tester.
A tester.
Yes. Continue.
Now let's do some. Electricians are known to be rough.
Why?
Electricians are known to be people who are not, they don't have etiquette. They are known like that. Mtu anakuja tu hapo unashtukia amezima stima bila notice. Even the Kenya Power give 3-day notice on newspapers.
But they do
this region and this region, from this time to this time we shall be putting off electricity.
Like for our case near our church. Now our church is in the map. Anytime they want to cut off electricity in Tasia or for maintenance.
Yes.
The International Lifehouse Church will not have power.
Serious?
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
And it's so nice. See the name of the church, of your church. written on the newspaper.
Wow.
The National Lifehouse Church will not have power on this day.
On this day.
Yeah.
Now that means you plus the building around there.
Around there. Yeah.
People. That one is a landmark
because
now.
Now our church is a landmark around there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good to have a landmark on a church.
Oh, yeah.
This is wonderful. Now I was talking about etiquette. Now, as an electrician, before you do this isolation, do this. Let's talk to our customers and let us relate with the people well.
Yeah, sikwenda tu huko. Hamjalipa, hamjafanya hii.
Hata kama umeitwa kufanya repair, this is the procedure you need to use. Seek permission from the customer to put off power. That is courtesy. So at least inform the customers, the people. If it's a flat, make sure you tell others. Tell others in your own way. Rich people, I'm putting off power because I want to repair maybe one of the houses around here or one of the machines in this premise. I want to work on it, and it requires total isolation. So would you please give me such and such a time? After you've informed them, wait. They give you their timing. There are those people who want to put off their computers. There are those people who are still doing many other things. They are using lights. They are using power. Then after they give you consent, now switch off the power. Turn off the power and then work on the power. Okay. It's
a good one.
After you have done that, now you go to the house you want to handle, isolate. Identify the circuit to be isolated. Okay. Then you do what? You isolate again. Remember, you have switched off power in the premise. Never assume power is off. Go and again isolate the circuit you want to work on. Because somebody may come and put it off on again.
So somebody may go there and ni kwa nini mbaya hapa?
Nini mbaya hapa namna gani? Anauliza kama amerudisha. So kesi kama hiyo, kabla tuseme he was on the wrong, mtu labda ameumia. So wewe ukienda kwa ile nyumba you are handling, identify again which circuit you want to work on,
and then isolate again.
Okay, and then in the place you are working now, you lock off the isolated circuit breaker. All right? You have done self isolation, but still come and do another isolation in the house. Yes? And then use the power testing equipment now to test the circuit you are working on. Make sure it is off. After you have done that, carry out yourself work now. So fanya tu now, fanya kazi, but still vile ungefanya kazi stima ikiwa on, all the precautions take kama power iko on, take all those precautions again when the power is off while working. Never assume.
So usiende kuguza live na neutral na ni umezishikanisha pamoja ati uone hakuna power hapa.
And this, make sure when you are handling bare wires, make sure you are not handling the red wire and the black wire at a go. Iso conductors,
whether there is power or not.
You better encounter one of them. But when you do both of them, you are the load immediately. Where unaka load, and load meaning maybe light nini. Load niyo appliance ama gadget yenye natumia stima. So handle it moja with care. If possible, when you are handling electricity, avoid long-sleeved. Hata unaonanga hizo overalls, azinanga huku buttons. So the button may trap the wire without your knowledge. Inaweza kashika
ivurute.
Yeah. Mostly.
Umependa short sleeve most of the time.
Imefika hiyo kiwango nimeipenda tu.
Okay.
Hata my long sleeved shirts ziko tu.
Kwenda church.
Na kuhubiri huyu Yesu.
Amen. Wow.
Now reprove the testing again when you want to nini. After you have reproved the testing, uona hakuna power, then make sure sasa wewe mwenyewe unaenda kujirudishia power on. Bado proof testing ujue iko off, basi utajua unafaa kurudi tena huko kwa main meter box, ndio urudishie kila mtu. And make sure vile ulipata stima kwa wengine irudi vile ilikuwa. especially vile ulipata kwa meter box, make sure it is like you found it.
Bana kuna meter box zingine bana hata ku isolate ni ngumu. Wire zimetoka vinye 3 phase zote ziko zimehang hapo. Na zimewekwa direct hapo. You can't even isolate. Isolate that means unaenda unafungua
unavuruta wire.
How safe is that?
That one may...
Are there gadgets that should be fixed there that you just go there and put off?
Okay.
Indio. So something like that.
Here in Kenya, when power has come to the meter box, be it single phase or 3 phase, it comes to the cutouts. Cutouts. Shika tu hiyo majina. Cutout. From the cutout, inakuja, kama ni post pay meter, inakuja kwa post pay meter kwanza. Kwa meter.
Post pay ni hii yani
ile ya zamani ile walikuwa wanasoma ndio mnaenda kutengenezewa bill wanaleta. Hii yenye tunajiwekea token ni prepaid. So be it post pay or prepay, from there the cutout iko na fuse cartridge ile unaweza kungoa ama urudishe. So hiyo fuse kukiwa na shida, especially you want to handle ambayo iko related na meter with consent from the authorities, unaingoa, the power is not in the meter. Ukirudisha na kuja kwa meter, from the meter haifai iende kwa nyumba direct. Kuna main switches. Sawa, in Kenya tumekuanga na KMBGs, tuko na double poles, tuko na switch fuse, tuko na fuse switches, hizo zote.
So hiyo ndio from there
inaenda kwa hizo kwa switch zingine kwanza. Ikitoka kwa hiyo switch hapo ndio sasa inaenda kwa consumer unit kwa nyumba. So that kama kuna shida ya consumer unit, you may decide to isolate from the main switch after the meter. You don't need to tamper with the meter. Yes.
Okay.
So wakati unafanya initials, from the power inakuja kwa cutout, from cutout inaenda kwa meter, from meter inakuja kwa switch nyingine. Hiyo sasa ndio tunafaa kuihandle, wachana na meter ya wenyewe ikae. Hiyo kuna main switch hapo.
But sasa hii inamaanisha kila mtu atakuwa na switch yake.
Yeah, kila mtu ako nayo from the meter. If kila mtu ako na switch yake from the meter.
Okay.
Yes, hata kama mnashare meter moja, lazima mnaiswitchia from the main switch. Kutoka kwa main switch sasa ndio anakuja kwa consumer unit. Consumer unit ipate main switch nyingine na circuit breaker tena. Unaona yote ni safety procedures zote.
Okay.
Yes.
I get it.
Sio ati unaenda kuchomoa haya vile umeuliza. So umefanya watu tumejua mambo mengine. Tulikuwa hatujui.
Simjua because most of the time naandanga from the meter mini meter box. Kitoka hapo. Chui mpaka kwa nyumba.
Shortcut
nothing else.
And I can assure you, especially mimi mwenye nafanya hizi kazi, nimeona hizo practice ni mingi. Zile za shortcuts kutoka kwa cutout.
Yes.
Kwa meter. Kutoka kwa meter hakuna switch.
Direct. It's true.
Wengi sana. Yes. So inafaa tu avoid hiyo maneno.
Okay.
Kuna swali lolote?
Safety.
Kwa niaba yetu.
Kwa niaba yetu, ukiwa na swali nyingine tafadhali andika kwa comment.
Yes.
Write in the comment anything you want us to cover, to talk about. We are here for you people so that we can learn together.
Yes.
Isolation. Anytime you work on electricity or electrical appliances, ensure that you do isolation. Switches, put them off. And even after putting them off, work on them as if there is power. So precaution every time, everywhere. And we shall be safe. Sindio?
Ndio. Tunashukuru.
Tunashukuru.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more and more content coming on this channel. Sawa sawa.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us again. We meet next week.
Yes, brace yourselves for more.
For more.
We want to go out.
Yeah, we want to go out.
We cannot preempt what we shall be doing now, but we want to go out.
More and more content is coming.
Yes.
Please, so be ready and be ready for that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mungu ni mwema.
Mungu ni mwema.
Siku zote.
Thank you.
Asante.
Thanks for joining us. Bye. Please subscribe and like and share this video. Welcome and welcome again. Please subscribe to Jeroboam, Kimtai, and Devcha Moments. We are here for you. Thank you and God bless you.
Asante.
Bye.
Bye kabisa. Amen.